What's up? Today I want to show you guys how to make protein pancakes with Nutrasumma pea protein. So what we're doing here is we're going to use the pea protein as a base for the pancakes as an alternative to a simple flour mix or whole wheat mix. In this case, we're going to be getting extra protein and all the fiber and nutrients that we need in the pancake from a natural source. So per serving, just of the protein alone, we're getting about 20 grams of protein compared to if we're using a flour mix and really not getting much nutritional value. Very low nutrient density there. So in this case, I'm going to teach you guys a quick, simple recipe. Literally only takes a couple minutes. You can eat it as breakfast, as a snack, as a dessert. Very low sugar, as you guys will see. High protein, low carbohydrate. So watch as we put this together. Now, I typically use 2 to 3 eggs. In this case, we'll use 1 whole egg, 2 egg whites. You can mix it up however you feel. There we are. So we got 1 egg white. And we have 2 egg whites. And finally, our whole egg. That's our base. From there, next liquid that we're going to put in, you can use a water, almond milk, anything that you want to use. In this case, it's unsweetened almond milk, very low in sugar. And we're going to put just about 2 ounces. And that's just to add enough extra liquid to let everything mix together. We're going to add 2 scoops, which is 1 serving of the pea protein. And it's naturally flavored with a vanilla stevia, so it's not going to spike your blood sugar. It's awesome, nutritious, little sweet right here. So have our mix here. Next step is adding a little extra fiber. It's up to you what you want to use. You can use flax or chia seed. In this case, I like to use a big tablespoon of chia seed. So it's going to be some extra omega-3s, a little extra fiber. From there, I'd add some sort of nut butter. So almond butter, coconut butter, something else just to give it a little more consistency and get some healthy fats in. In this case, I have some coconut butter I'm going to go ahead and use. So we'll just take about a tablespoon in there. Again, you can use almond butter. I also have some macadamia nut butter. So I'm going to throw in a little bit here. And that's going to help with that consistency, get some healthy fats in. Finally, let's just do a teaspoon of cinnamon. Now in this case, these are going to be a vanilla flavoring right here. If you wanted, you could add in blueberries, banana, a little bit of chocolate. For example, you could use like a natural cacao, which is unsweetened chocolate, to bring out some chocolate. But in this case, we'll create it this way and add the little topping to put on top. So all the toppings are in. Let's go ahead and mix it up. So as you can see, only about 10 seconds there. We have our pancake consistency mix right there. So next, let's go ahead and pour it on the oven that we had preheated at medium. Okay, so we had the pan preheated on a medium heat right here. And what we're going to do is use just about a teaspoon of coconut butter. Now we use coconut butter because it's a healthy fat, converts to energy, and it has a higher smoking point, so it won't actually burn or turn carcinogenic with normal frying that we do right here. So let's go ahead and pour our pancake mix on that we have right here. Smells delicious. And we're going to simply let this cook for about a minute and a half on each side. So you let the oil move around it, keep it lubricated so nothing sticks. After about a minute, we can check. We're going to flip it over. Another minute on that side. Voila! Looks like the pancake is about complete right here. So flipped it over. Just in case, another flip. You can see, nice and cakey, just the way you want your pancakes. And voila! So next up what we're going to do is find a topping to put on this thing. So rather than putting a super high sugar topping like syrup or honey, look at something like almond butter. In this case, I'm going to actually take a little bit more of our mix and create a chocolate topping to go over that just tastes absolutely incredible, almost zero sugar. Okay, so now we have our pancake. We need a topping. What do? Well, let's use that same mixer that we used to mix up the pancake mix and find an awesome topping. So in this case, what I'm going to do is use about a little less than a quarter cup of almond milk. If you don't have almond milk, use water. We just need some sort of liquid base. And in this case, I want chocolate. So I'm going to take a little bit of NutriBoost, which is another chocolate version of our pea protein with some extra fiber and vitamins. I'm going to take that and add a scoop in. Natural chocolate flavor. Per scoop, you get about an extra 12 grams of protein. So if you're eating desserts, you might as well get a little extra nutritional value. It's not that you need that much protein, but in this case, I have only 3 grams of sugar, getting that chocolate flavor with extra fiber. For a little consistency, let's add in some of the same stuff we put inside. Like an almond butter, a little coconut butter, and a little bit more of cinnamon. And if you wanted it super chocolatey, go ahead and add a little cacao powder. I'm feeling chocolatey, so let's add it in. Alright, same thing. We'll mix this bad boy up. Voila, delicious, healthy topping. Just gonna go ahead and pour that over. Almost comes out like a nice chocolate pudding. And you can be creative. Add some almonds, add some Brazil nuts. Just find it, whatever you want to add into it. But there we go. Beautiful chocolate pancake. Tastes incredible. Eat it for breakfast, eat it for dessert, throw it in the fridge, eat it later. Check it out. Nutrasumma.com, pea protein, the amazing things you can do with it. Thanks for watching.